Oh, I thought y'all went live. Damn, I'm about to tell
No,
you
no,
something.
not yet. Yeah. What was
Wait,
going on?
maybe
Go
about that
ahead. Go ahead.
skin.
Yeah,
That
yeah.
skin, the medicine I took for a year and a half while we was on
Yeah.
here, Brandon. Side
Yeah.
effects, fuck up your
What?
joints. What have I been fucking with, Brandon, lately? All my
Your
damn
bad swelling.
joints.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. But is it worth the trade-off? You would say yes, right? Right now, yeah. Maybe years down the
Brandon,
line, you
that's a
might be
hard
like, no.
question. So you gonna
No.
say destroy your looks? Look like what's the man who had the lump all face
I
and he was
don't
an
know.
elephant man?
Oh,
Look
that's what I
like
was
the
gonna say.
elephant
It's
man.
not. It wasn't that bad.
Yeah, it
Nowhere near that
is.
bad.
I showed you the
But like,
picture, Brandon.
I didn't really notice. I went back and looked at some of the videos, and I was like, yeah, I mean, you could see it, but I didn't necessarily notice it, or it didn't throw me off or anything like that. But I
Because
get
I
what you're
was
saying.
on the medicine then when you saw it. Before we started this, I wasn't on the medicine. Elephant man.
I
So
got you. I got you.
so nah, I don't got that much money to look like the elephant man. So I gotta damn I gotta do something.
And it worked, right? Like you said, it worked. But
And
it's all
stiffen your joints and destroy your
yeah,
joints at the same
yeah, yeah.
time. Side effect.
Yeah. And you
I
remember
thought
when I told you I got shingles and it was like it's a shot you could take and you will take the shingles completely out. I said, "Yeah, let me get it. Let me take it." Took the shingles out and then my immune system was affected from then on kind of. And it's been worse. I was actually sick this week. I was going to tell you that was it. My
see
daughter
the
got
lies
sick.
we tell. See, I know
What?
history, people. The lies we tell on
What?
the
What?
internet.
What?
Brandon been sick ever since sophomore year in high school.
Okay, that's true. That is
So,
true. That is true.
so did you take the shingle shots in
No,
sophomore?
no. I've been sick basically since middle school for sure. I got
But
shingles. Go ahead. Go
here's
ahead.
Brandon history as I see it. Sick
Go ahead.
sophomore year
Uh-huh.
until he had his first child. Then he had to take that bitchness out of him.
Right, you said that. Right, you said that.
Then once that
But-
child came, ain't no more sick.
right, right. But it's a difference between being sick. Then my immune system is very sensitive. So as soon as my daughter got sick because she was playing in the snow, eating snow, doing all that stuff, she had a runny nose, coughing. The next thing you know, it got me. It got on me. And so that's
I told
normally
you.
how it.
I told your ass what to do. I gave you the
What?
video. If you can't read, watch the motherfucking video and you could be better, Brandon. But you ain't
You're right.
you don't listen to me
No,
for some reason.
I actually did some tea, but no, I didn't do your tea
Nah,
yet.
I
I
got it
got you.
right
I
here.
got you.
Watch this,
I
people.
got you.
If I didn't do it this Tuesday, no alcohol in 3 weeks. Why?
Uh-huh.
Buy my tea.
Well,
You
that's
don't need
good.
no
Yeah,
alcohol.
right, right. And your face looks clean and pure and moisturized. Lewis, you on the right track, and I'm glad. Like I say, you can be drinking, like something I'm doing, and I've stopped doing. I've been going to the gym and stuff, but you want to put stuff in your body and you want to invest in your body. So I've been doing more of that. And like I said, what
It's not investing, brother. If you
bro,
do the same, if I want different results, but keep doing the damn same
but
stuff,
that's
what you
what a
think
lot
gonna
of people.
happen?
But that's what a lot of people think. They say, "All right, I'm gonna slow down just a teeny bit, or I'm gonna stop today, and then hopefully God will bless me and give me the health or the strength or the money that I want."
That's
That's
how
not how
women
God
think.
works.
Right? That's how women. That's how women think with religion.
Mm,
That's why you need a
yeah,
man to talk to them about religion,
yeah,
because they
yeah,
gonna put their women emotions on top of it.
yeah, yeah, and that's kind of where I wanted to go. So like I was telling you earlier, I did go to church. You not getting on me, but you was like, Brandon, if your wife's going to church ushering, you need to be in there as a leader of your family. Your daughter needs to be there. X, Y, Z. I said, yeah, we're going. So this Sunday we were there. My wife ushered. The only thing she does is greet people at the door, and then we sat together. My daughter actually went to the children's part of the church. What?
Wrong, Brandon.
Go, go ahead. All
Only
right,
thing
go
she
ahead. I'm listening.
does, no, she
No, we're
serves the
not like
Lord.
that.
No, she serves the Lord.
I shouldn't
Again,
minimize. Well, see, you're good. You are very good. See,
you
but
know.
people can't say you try to downplay women or do anything like that. That's great because that's what I try to devalue something that she's doing. You know what I'm saying?
Has
Not
nothing to
on
do with
purpose,
women.
but
You
but
come up there for
uh-huh.
entertainment bullshit. All right. What Apostle Paul said, the church
Now,
is
go ahead.
like a hand. Every
Uh-huh.
person in the church got a job to do.
Yeah, yeah,
And we all got to work together to do the hand.
yeah. It's a
What,
community.
what John said, one person plants the seed,
Mhm.
The next person water the seed.
Yeah.
Those two people work together. And guess what God do?
What does he do?
God make the seed grow. And who gets all the glory, Brandon?
Who gets all the glory from the seed or from the plant?
Uh-huh.
God gets the glory, but we get the benefits from the plant. We get the benefits from the seed that's been planted.
Okay, that's a good way of saying it. God gets the glory.
Yeah, he does.
For making it grow. Because you can water something, you can plant something, but only God can make it grow.
You're right. It's by his word, by his actions. But no, we went to church. My wife was serving. We sat there, got the message, and I was just sitting there thinking, I'm like, man, he's quoting scripture. It's resonating with me. And when I do the show with you, you do the exact same thing. You know a lot of scripture, you have a lot of wisdom, but for some reason you're not viewed the same way as a pastor is. And I think you could take on that role if you wanted to, but I think you're comfortable doing it your way. Like, it's more real if you do it your way. But if you wanted to put on a show or performance like a pastor did, you could have your little Sunday service online and have people donating. You could walk around in a suit, with a Bible and tell people things that they want to hear. Because I know you're good with words. You're funny. You're charismatic. You can do all those kind of things. But I think your approach, people, for some reason, men and women, they don't gravitate to it the right way. And I don't think their mind is not there yet. Like, when me and you talk, I get what you're saying completely. It makes a lot of sense to me. And I think it does for some people out here. But I think people like gimmicks, and they like to be sold a dream, and they like performances. They like, just all those other things that come along with it. But ultimately, you're saying the same thing. So my goal this year is to get us where you're connecting with people, where I'm finding my voice and I'm helping in my way, and we doing this thing together, and we really kind of blow up the way we should. That's my goal for this year.
And this is how God works, people. I called Brandon yesterday, right after I got out of Food Lion. I said, I was gonna call Brandon. I said, Brandon, no need to call me back, but this is what I'm gonna say. Brandon, we need to do something different. It's been 4 years and we didn't move.
Yeah.
And I was like, I'm ready to sell out. Now, did Brandon?
Well, a little bit. I'm not gonna say. Okay. Well, then that goes to another slide I got later. But okay, you say you ready to sell out.
But hold on. But watch this. Then Brandon got me right back on track. This ain't made up. You see, this how it happens.
Okay, right.
Brandon got me right back on track with the gospel.
Right, but I'm with you too. I'm like, dang, do we need to do what everybody else is doing? Not to pick on any creators, but I saw we'll just say the celebrity junk. It's like, they're doing a Corey Holcomb thing over and over and over again. They kind of recycling the same kind of stuff, but people love to click on that stuff and they love to watch it, whether they're really learning something or not. I mean, it's just gossip, but people love gossip for some reason. They don't necessarily love something that's organic, or just, two people coming on here talking about stuff and building in a different way, or having you think in a different way. Because you may not always agree with what me and Louis say on here, but it's not the point. You're not supposed to agree with everything everybody says. It's supposed to be a conversation, and you're supposed to leave from it with a different outset or a mindset,
Correct. Yeah. See, this why, man, if it ain't true, people, it ain't true. If me and Brain say something ain't true, it ain't true.
Yeah. But if it's an opinion, it's still an opinion. Like, it's a lot of things people want to be facts, but they're really opinions. Like, me and you we can have an opinion, but some of the stuff a lot of stuff that's in the Bible, that's in the Bible. Like, you can't really argue against the Bible. I mean, you can if you want to, or you can't argue with math or numbers. You know what I'm saying? So some of the stuff that people may want to go back and forth with, that's on you. We're just up here speaking our mind and having free thought. And a lot of it makes a lot of sense. And sometimes I'll watch something we said and then go back and look, when something happens or whatnot, and be like, yeah, we were right about that. We kind of knew what we was talking about.
See, watch this. You can't argue with the Bible. Things in the Bible I don't like.
You're right. And me too.
All these people doing bad. Go ahead. It gets me being a human.
Okay. Go ahead.
All these people doing bad up here. Racism, stealing from the poor. Elon Musk getting richer and richer.
Yeah.
Rent prices going up.
Yeah.
And the Bible says, well, all this stuff going on, he go keep on giving out grace. Fuck the grace, nigga.
But you can't. That may be how you feel.
God, he would light the boats and strike them niggas.
Yeah. But like I say, it's coming, and I've been in so many situations where I need God. It feels like He may not be coming, and is about to run. I'm about to run out of time. But as soon as it's 2 seconds left on the clock, God is there, and He brings me out of whatever I need to. Same with you. I'm pretty sure it's been situations where it's been the same thing. Like you, like, how am I gonna get out of? Yeah. So I never lose faith. I mean, you can lose faith, but why worry? Like they say, worry is a sin. And I'm 40 years old. I've been worrying about situations. Looking back now, it's like, why was I worrying? It was already taken care of if I trusted God like I'm supposed to. But that's something we struggle with.
Here's the thing. Now, Brandon, see, sometimes you worry because you like young Jeezy. You got a dirty suitcase in the back with dirty clothes next to the yayo.
Yeah, you know, right? Yeah.
So
paranoid.
God, God give you some grace. That situation.
Yeah.
But did you put yourself in that situation?
Yeah. You put yourself in that situation. You chose that.
Yeah, you ain't working hard. You see, they said, what I've been reading lately in the Bible, if you're faithful, only time you know a person faithful's got to come with faithful activities.
Yeah.
So if you ain't, or work, if you ain't doing faithful activities, are you really faithful?
Yeah.
What's faithful activities? Brandon broke his. What you had last night? You had to go to rehab.
I haven't ever done rehab. We'll just say, like, if you, I haven't really done anything like that.
Let's put it on me. All right. I need to get back. I need to go to the gym. It's snow outside. It's 20 degrees.
Yeah.
I want to get better. Should I stay in the bed, Brandon, or should I put my clothes on and walk to the gym?
Clothes. If you want to get better, you want to get stronger, you got to put your clothes on, go to the gym.
That's being faithful. And that's being faithful with activities.
Yeah.
Now, I don't know no situation that God ain't never say, okay, you be lazy, lay up in the bed, I'm gonna heal you up from the start.
he could, but he wants to test you, and I think people forget that, like, if God puts you in situations to see how you're gonna come out of, He wants you to be better, He wants you to be stronger for the next thing. So if you in the bed trying to get well and you're able to, God knows if you're able to get out of the bed or not, but He wants to see how much will you have to really push and fight to get better. But if you just want to lay there and let your circumstances swallow you, that's an option too. And you're going to miss out on some of the blessings that you do have, or you have coming.
You are correct. So let's see what I read. Brandon, now we're about to talk Bible. What I read a few days ago. I haven't been really sleeping too good. For some reason. I've been waking up. But I'm going to show you what I read. Okay. I don't know, Brandon. I don't know how you can look the Bible stuff up. Hebrews. Let me see. Hebrews. I'm gonna look it on my side because we saw what Brandon did last week.
I was about to say I'm not even ready for that. I was gonna practice it, but I'm on a different computer.
All right, let's see here. Let me just see how to add this. Share screen. All right. Let's see how to make this bigger. Now watch this. Now this out the book it says. No, Brandon, can you read that since you smarter than me?
I can. Let me try to make it bigger.
Okay, I can make it bigger. Hold on. Okay, no, I can't. Hold on. All right, can you read that?
No discipline seems pleasant at the time, but painful. Later on, however, it produces a harvest of righteousness and peace for those who have been trained by it.
All right, let me go to the next verse. If I know how to go to the next verse. Therefore, strengthen your feeble arms and weak knees. He talking to me now.
Right.
He was talking to me now.
Did you stumble on this verse? Because sometimes verses, or if you're in church a random day, like they'll speak to you, and it's for a reason. Sometimes God is trying to talk to you, but we're so distracted with other things like our phones or whatnot, and we can't hear God because we hear the world. And you go ahead.
I only read the Bible when I wake up extremely early in the morning time.
Yeah.
Let me see.
But you're showing God how disciplined you are and how faithful, like we talked about faithful actions you are, and it'll just ultimately make your life better. Like people show up for what they want to show up for. Like people will like to go out, they like to eat, they don't have no problem showing up for that stuff. But when it's time to go to the gym or church, or spending time with your family, it seems like sometimes people fall short with that kind of stuff. So it's important to make if you say you want to be and have a certain lifestyle, that you're walking the path to get it, or if you have it, that you stay on that course.
It says the Lord disciplines the ones he loves.
Mm-hmm.
So he'll put hardship on you to test you, to make sure you're stronger for wherever he got planned going up to you.
I'm with
so you. He disciplined the people he loves.
Mm-hmm.
I used to joke with Brad. I said, Brad, you don't got no problems because Deborah already got you. You remember I used to make that little joke?
I don't remember that. What was that? Early on? That was early on.
That was last year. So if you got no problems in life, see, Deborah already got your ass. You didn't need to work. You need to do nothing more on you.
You're right. No.
But
or you already part of his army.
You already part of his army. But God disciplines the people he loves, and discipline appears to us as hardship.
Yeah.
And we have to face this hardship and go do it to build endurance.
Yeah.
Brandon, don't you discipline your daughter?
Yeah, for sure. I do.
Why you do that?
Because I'm training her for when she gets older. And they was talking about that in church today. It's like, don't fear being stern with your kids when they're young. You're training them. You're getting them prepared for when they're older. You know what I'm saying? Because if you don't do that in the early steps of their life, they're going to be chaotic. They're going to be trying to talk back to the police. They're going to be, talking back to you, just all kind of things. So your kids are going to be out of order. They're not going to know God. All those things matter when you talk about raising a person, raising a human.
It says God is treating you as his children. For what children is not disciplined by their father? You see, fathers do matter, people. They talk about fathers in the Bible. If you are not disciplined and everyone undergoes discipline, then you are not legitimate. Not true sons and daughters at all. Moreover, we have all had human fathers who discipline us, and we respecting them for it.
Yeah.
Boy, I'm telling you, see, you gotta see God gonna work you now.
Yeah. And your father is too. Sometimes more in the wrong way, because it's not always perfect, but I have to have conversation with my daughter every day to make sure she understands why I'm saying the stuff I'm saying to her, why every day I'm on her, making sure she's building the routines that she needs to be successful and to have this household be successful, because it's just, there's so much stuff going on, and you got to protect your kids and you got to get them ready for the world. I was telling her the other day, we went to the beach and she was collecting shells. I was like, okay, it's time to go. Let's go. But she's like, no, I want some more time. I was like, no, it's time to go. We're about to leave now. But she still wanted to pick shells. And I told her, look, it's time to go. If I say it's time to go, it's time to go. It's no, I need extra time or whatever. Whatever I say, that's what I need you to do, because we could be in a situation, I say, let's go, and you hesitate, and that could cost you your life. So you need to always listen to your parent if they're trying to give you commands. So that's always important. That's what I try to express to her, and about being a leader.
Shit, I had that conversation this week. And not even parents, friends, and families.
Yeah.
Because if a person who's should have your best interests at heart, if they give you like instructions or commands, Sometimes
should you
listen
fight
to him.
it? Yeah. But if somebody cares about, if Lewis tells me to do something, it's not because he hates me or he's mad at me or he's trying to control me. It's for my best interest usually, right? You would think so. If I don't feel that way, me and him, maybe we shouldn't be friends, or I should reevaluate our friendship. But usually when you tell me something, I take it to heart, I take it serious, and that's only made me a better person.
And I brought up Brandon too. I said, I got a friend, Brandon. Brandon, he listened to a lot, but he'll listen to everything.
And
and
because I'm not perfect, but go ahead.
Yeah. And they ain't gonna break up me and Brandon's friendship.
Correct. And we're not gonna take anything personally. Like, it's not gonna be a personal attack.
Leadership knows, if you are a leader, you already know that everybody ain't gonna follow all your commands. All right.
And this is an important thing too. Everybody's not a leader. Like, certain people may be able to lead in certain areas, but I say when me and Lewis come together and we do something like this, I think Lewis is a lot better than I am in this field. So like I say, I'll let him lead more. Like, if I feel like I have something and I'm ready to lead in a way, I will. But I don't take orders. But like I say, I know my role. I know how we work best. So like I say, I'll play my role, and I think it works for us.
And Brady does an excellent job. Brady does that. I don't know what he's talking about.
But what I'm
Brady
saying
does
is
an excellent job.
I hear you and I appreciate it. But what I'm saying is, you're a great leader when you come on here and you do your thing and you lead and you take us to this point or bring up this Bible verse. Like, that's a great thing. And that's what I was saying. Like, if people stop and listen and not get too much in their feelings about some of the stuff you may say or may post, you can learn a lot from Lewis. That's all I'm saying. He wrote a book about finances. He may not think he's a financial guru or anything like that, but if you listen to some of the things he says, it'll make your life better.
And watch it. And what was the topic I was talking about? We were talking about finance, Brandon.
Yeah.
Right. We was on the topic, and I know exactly 100% what I'm talking about. But
right. Well, I'm glad you say that. Yeah.
No, on that particular
one. Yeah, I got you.
Because I've been there, I've done that.
Yeah,
you know, and I know how the game works. Watch this, Brandon. If you're a bank,
okay,
will you make more money with people with good credit or poor credit? Which one you make the most money with?
Let me think about that.
Or medium credit. Just pick one.
You'll probably make more money with the people with good credit.
Why?
Just because they'll have more. They want to get. I can give them more money and they can pay me back more money. I think with people with bad credit, they may not be, their ceiling is lower, and I'm not gonna be able to give them as much money. So I'm not gonna be able to make as much money.
Here's my opinion.
Go ahead.
And we ain't going to talk about money.
Okay.
Which percentage interest rate is higher, Brandon?
Okay.
3 or 8?
8 is higher. So you're saying you'd be making more money with a higher interest rate with the people who have bad credit?
There you go. So that's the game. It's people.
I get what you're saying.
It's an incentive to keep you
as a bank, for sure,
not looking good on paper. So I can justify,
negative, taxing you, getting you them fees and all that kind of stuff.
Yes,
late payments, all that kind of stuff. Yeah.
Yes, I could justify charging you more, and I can run my statistics and analytics just right. Yeah. Like if you're a Latino person, the Hispanic community, they got them in a hole, Brandon. The credit ain't right, but guess what, Brandon?
What?
They're afraid ICE go come in and get them, so they pay all their bills on time.
That's not funny, but it is.
This is not my data, people. This is data based off car payments. All right.
Okay.
So they don't have credit over here, but they still want the car.
Yeah.
Brandon got good credit. Let's get Brandon at 6%. But Jose, he want the same car. Let's get him at 12, but Jose always gonna pay. Who gonna make the most money off of who, Brandon?
Right. They're gonna make more money off of him.
There you go. It's an incentive to have you look. It's more. They get more incentives to have you look bad.
Yeah, and they just wait work.
Correct. And they just waiting the risk. Here's the thing. Yeah. They don't like to give out credit cards. Why they don't like to give out credit cards, Brandon? If you really that bad.
I don't know why they wouldn't they?
Because it's unsecured debt. All right. You could swipe something and never pay it. Then you're good.
Yeah.
But they will give you a house, a car, something they could take back as collateral and run the interest on your ass.
Yeah, I got you.
And get you like that.
Yeah.
Part of the game.
Mm-hmm.
So, but I don't know.
But my thing is, I want us to be better this year and try different things. Like you say, you was thinking about selling out. What's one way you were thinking we could sell out? Because I know you don't want to talk about gossip, and I got to the point I was kind of tired of gossip. And last week we did a show, and I was kind of just thrown off. Like sometimes I see so much videos and all this stuff, it'll throw me off with what I got going on in real life. But today I felt good. I went to church this morning. I was excited to come on here and do this with you and try to be better at it and connect with the audience. But
you don't want to talk about Bro-Rilla?
Yeah, I do. And I got that on there. We can jump straight to that too. Let me do you have a slide? You might have a slide.
No, I don't got anything because I want to completely change stuff up.
Okay.
Ain't no damn Bro-Rilla. Okay.
Well, you wanna break it down?
You show slide.
Okay. Well, me and Lewis actually we talked about Glorilla previous because I think she had a video. She had some paper towels in the back seat. I'm not sure if you remember that. But we was talking about this was this was a couple of years ago where she was an up and coming rapper, and we was like, maybe she may not have as much money as people think she has. But she's hit more success and she's doing a lot better this year and last year too. So, but with money comes, your family. And for some reason, her family, I think she has about 9 sisters and brothers and sisters. She has a big family. And one of them is a stud, and she feels like Glorilla should be doing more for the family because she's showing off a lot of money and cars and stuff, but her family is really struggling. So,
is Glorilla is your sister okay? Do I feel what? I'm sorry.
No, that's okay. Do you feel like if you made it and you're a successful rapper, you owe it to your family to take care of them, whatever they need? Your money is their money.
I don't know about my money there, but here's the thing.
But that's how it is. If you got a family member that's successful in the NFL or in the NBA, we all made it now. We all can go to the dealership and get cars. We all taking flights. We're going on trips. But that's not really how it's not going to end well if we're spending money like that and we're not managing our finances, because most rappers don't have it where they just got millions and millions in the bank, because it's an ongoing thing. And most record deals it's really a loan. So go ahead.
See, here's the thing. If I was Yo Gotti, right?
Oh, okay.
Hate that he's supposed to be a businessman, right? If I was Yo Gotti.
Yeah, Yo Gotti signed Glorilla.
Okay,
that's what you're going with.
Okay, the 360 deals. Yeah.
If
I was him, I would say, you got all these people. This is what we're gonna do. Buy them each a cell phone, all right?
Okay.
Give them $500 a month and say, repost all my videos to your social account.
Yeah. That sounds.
We're gonna write all that off as business expenses. And her family, every member of her family, get $500 a month, Brandon. Now, Brandon, will you turn down $500 a month?
No, I wouldn't. No. Will they do it though? That's the question.
No, see, they don't got but we already talked about Glorilla eyes are far apart. It's in our videos.
Yeah.
So we know what that means. It ain't clicking all the way.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. And her sibling is another sign of that too. Like you can just tell they're not all the way there. They're not stable. But go ahead.
No, they are, Brandon. No, they stay. See, Brandon, here's a clip. See, if you took away every dollar Glorilla got right now, her sister, that's who she really is. That's her class.
Yeah. That's for sure. For sure. Yeah. Growing up in the same environment, same class, all that kind of stuff in Memphis. So
yeah, right now she just got the money and they make her hush her mouth, you know.
You're right.
You know, but if in her heart, she's that the lesbian with the stud lady.
Yeah,
they look the same.
Yeah, they
but
do.
yeah, give them $500 a month and call it a day.
Yeah. But I think sometimes, like, if it's a man, I can be like, okay, well, I think if Lewis got a bunch of money, he will always help his sister out. Or if I got money as a man, I would help my brothers out if they needed some money. I'm not gonna just be like, well, you on your own. I could, but the person that I am, that's how I'm gonna be. But I think Glorilla is a female, and she really does not have it like that. So it's probably best for her to be as smart as she can with her money and her career. What you about to say?
What you mean she'll have Brett? Okay, nonsense. This says she would give out 11 times 500. She don't got $6,000 a month, Brett, to give out.
But listen, but you know how we've talked about giving money to people. So if she gives them $50,000 and be like, here's $50,000, you think that's the last time they gonna?
I told you. I told you how you do it. See, Brandon ain't thinking. He got the eyes too far apart.
Go ahead. What?
Give him a payroll $500 a month. If you can't figure it out, then fucking save your money up. It's coming. Right. You gonna have enough 500.
Right. But and that sounds like a good plan, but you're a smart person. Not everybody, I haven't heard a plan like that from anybody, from no record company people or no A&Rs. Like that's a good solid plan for marketing. That's low income. I mean, low, cost and really efficient. And it'll help boost her numbers. But
now, Brandon,
what you about to say?
Let's scenario. Brett is my brother. I give him $500 a month for the last 3 years. Keep coming. Brandon comes and be talking about, I need 10,000.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. That's gonna happen.
Okay. Brandon. Okay. I just want to say, talk to me like in that scenario, Brandon.
I'm like, Lewis, inflation, man. I'm the 500 is great, but I feel like I'm doing more work, even though I'm not. And
no. Become the true character. You asking me for 10,000.
I don't even know if I can do this. Okay, let me see.
I'm giving you 500 this year, number 3.
All right. This is how I would do it. I wouldn't do it this way, but this is how I see myself doing it. I'd be like, dang, Lewis, I see you done got that new that Range Rover. How's that thing? Is it nice?
Leather seats, Apple CarPlay, everything.
Dang, that's crazy. My truck in the shop right now, I'm trying to see it. So they say something wrong with the transmission. So I may have to give me another car. I might have to do like a down payment or something like that.
How much that transmission costs?
Cost, I don't know, about $5,000, they say. So I don't know whether it'd be best for me to get another vehicle or something like that.
Well, did you say that's 11 months of payment? You say that
up? No. I got kids. I got my daughter Brea. My wife been asking for stuff. So
I tell you what you do. Here you go. Now, take that 500 I give you every month and just rent a car for a month.
I'm like, come on, Lewis. You know you got it.
Rent a car for the month. You good.
Yeah, that's logical, but that's not what people want to do.
You good.
That's not what people want to do. Now I'm already spending that 500 on something else. I like to buy cameras.
Hey, that's up to you. That's up to you. Turn them cameras off and rent a car for 500, and you're good.
Right.
Problem solved.
But that's not what people do, and they're gonna make you feel guilty. I'm gonna guilt you into thinking that you got to give me some money. I'll be like, Lewis, you see me struggling over here. Like,
I give you 500. Every person in America, T.I. right now would take $500 a month from you.
Yeah.
With no problem.
But if you can give me 500, you can give me 6. If you can give me 6,
I don't got it.
You can. Okay, but are you gonna be okay with the guilt people try to lay on you? And I think you're the type of person, you don't care too much about that, but sometimes people will feel bad. And in Glorilla's situation, her sister ended up going on the internet and trying to throw this story out and make it seem like she's a bad person because she's not looking out for her sister. Or not looking out for her family. What?
Because she called Glorilla Lady Guilt. Glorilla don't hear that, man. Sometimes people don't hear that bullshit, brother. You put the guilt, bitch. I already been giving you money. How you gonna guilt me?
Right, because they on your page, she's scrolling and looking you. She's at the game, she's performing. She was with Kamala Harris, doing all that kind of stuff. It's like
jealous.
I'm in the projects. Yeah.
She with Mark. What's a boyfriend? Mark who?
I just found out he's a basketball player. Is it a basketball player?
Yeah, Mark Ingers or something.
I'm not sure exactly, but it's somebody that's Mark in the NBA.
Ingers.
Yeah.
The door stud get mad because she got a boyfriend. She wished that was him or her. That's the real reason, Brandon.
Yeah. But is it okay to be jealous like that when it's your brother or sister? And you can you find it any way that it'll be okay? Be like, come on, sis, give me some money. Like, look out for me.
Oprah Winfrey said you can't have nobody around you who got an inch of jealousy in them.
Yeah.
Inch of jealousy in them.
But
nobody can
be
around you.
I'm with you. Are they dangerous at that point?
Brandon, they always gonna be looking to stab your ass in the back, Brandon.
Or sell you out. Right.
Yeah.
Or take some information to TMZ or just
always.
Kind of stuff.
It's either stab you or they ain't gonna support you.
Yeah. Sabotage, all kind of things, really. Yeah. But it's not good to have somebody with that. You should be happy for your friend or for your family member. You see them succeeding. It should motivate you to work hard or be like, Glow, whatever I can do to help you, I'm here for you. I don't have a lot going on, so I got free time. I got some free time, so let me, like you said, post about you. Let me tell people around the city about you if you got a show or get people to like your stuff. Anything I got to do, I got to make some t-shirts, pass them out. Whatever I got to do to support what you got going on, let me do that. But people don't want to do that. They want to be mad. They want to ball their face up. They want to count your money, and then they want to feel like you should be sending them money every month. Even if you do give them money, they want more money.
Now, with Brandon and his family take all of these trips, nice trips, post them on the internet and everything, right? Brandon, do you think I get jealous?
I don't think you get jealous. I think you genuinely are happy for me when I'm spending time with my family. Like I said, my wife travel for work. We roll it into a family vacation.
One thing I can say, I don't get jealous of nobody unless a girl. I thought that girl supposed to be talking to me. She's talking to somebody else. I mean,
you don't feel a way about that. No, I'm with you.
That's about
right.
Only that scenario. Yeah. Only that scenario could get me. Yeah. But because the truth is, what God has for you is for you. Mm-hmm. So why go hate how the God or the devil is blessing Brandon?
Yeah, you have to look at your own plate, but sometimes it's hard to do that. But also, people got to ask themselves: have you been faithful? Have you been listening to God? What God says? Have you been walking the right path, or have you been just doing whatever?
If they say yes, so if they say yes, what that means, Brandon?
Nothing. You still gotta wait. You still gotta wait.
You go.
You still gotta wait, and you gotta be thankful and blessed, regardless of what's going on. Like the material things, like I said, I think people get lost in that stuff. It don't matter if Lewis got a Maybach or if he got a $30 million house. All that stuff is just stuff. It's just stuff. Who Lewis is as a person, what he stands for. That stuff, it really matters.
And what he
go ahead.
You said the material things. Read the Bible good enough. God hates the worldly things. So your house, your big old house, if you Instagramming it, he hates that.
Right.
Them big fake titties that I like. I don't like fake titties, but and you flashing them, he hates that.
Yeah.
You and your big Brandon is big Mercedes or Lamborghini videotaping coming.
Yeah.
He hates that. He hates all the work.
Yeah. And people forget that. People forget that stuff. That's man stuff.
That stuff in the world. He don't like it, man.
Yeah.
And y'all getting jealous on things that God dislikes.
Yeah.
God want a roof over your house, but he wants you to be grateful. If you got a roof and Brandon got a roof, if my house is 700 square feet, Brandon's house is 2,200, we both need to be happy, be grateful.
Yeah. And try to see what we can do to spread God's word and help others however we can. Like I say, this is one of the ways we do it, by coming on here, not necessarily preaching the gospel, but just making it in a relatable way people can think about it and reassess some of the stuff in their life. Because like I said, we all like stuff, but is stuff that important? Is it more important than God? Is it more important than living right? No, it's not.
I go to work every week and gotta coach people because usually ladies, they worry about somebody else in the damn office. Girl, what you worry about this person we up in here?
Right.
When they coming in, when they sitting, when they, man, who gives a fuck? And when they way over there, we over here chilling.
Yeah, like it's high school, some high school stuff.
People always be worried about what the next person doing. If the next person ain't whooping your ass, who cares?
Right. But sometimes I think people like that stuff. They have something to talk about. Or did you see what she had on today? You know, the people, I mean, that's just something that they like to do. Is it productive? No. Does it get you anywhere when you talk about that stuff? No. Like the celebrity drama, like we could talk about that kind of stuff all day, but if we losing sight of what God wants for us or his word, like that's what's important. That's what we need to be focusing on. That's how you elevate your life, really, and get yourself in alignment.
Great. Care about the next man and your drawers ain't clean. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah. Or your house dirty, like.
Or your house dirty. Before you
go ahead.
Watch this. This is what Nicole used to get me on, which is she used to use the Bible against your ass. It's a verse in there that says, before you talk about the wood at somebody else's side, get the log out your eye. You know, you know. That's right. But shit, the log is out my life. You just hating on me.
Right. And it's like that sometimes. She's trying to. Some people want to one up you, or they don't like that you feel like you're always right. And I don't ever get that when you say people feel like you're always right or you a know-it-all. You just know what you know. I was going to ask you about that Trump stuff and history. And, you know, I'm like, Lewis is so knowledgeable about that stuff. And we talked about so many different things where, you know, Shabuzi said immigrants built this country. The first thing I said, Lewis knows all about the history of America and who really built this country. I was like, that's why
immigrants did build the country, Brandon.
Okay, well, why do you say that?
So here's what happened. After the Civil War, they freed all the slaves. They said, let's bust these immigrants in because we ain't paying these niggas. That's
I'm with you. Yeah. Europeans, you talking about Europeans too? Is that what you're saying?
It was Europeans.
Yeah. So, but what about go ahead.
Before the Civil War, the majority of the labor came for black folks. Majority of the labor, skilled labor, all of that. Time they freed them, they changed the laws, bust these Europeans in here. Yeah. What kind of Europeans came in? Scottish, Italians, you know. They had to learn quick. Okay, my name may be Chef Boyardee, but I can change it to Will Smith. so
I can blend in.
So I can blend in, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And they all changed it.
But let me ask you this, but what about brown skin immigrants? Because I agree, those immigrants did come over and they were building this country. But what about Nigerians, Caribbean people?
Hello, Nigerians ain't brown skin.
What color are that? What I'm saying is not people who have melanin in their skin. Well, we're just gonna say this not clear skin or pale skin people. Wonderful people.
Well, you know, the Chinese did. They did.
Well, them. Well, Chinese people came in, but you know, I think it's brown and black people, black immigrants. I think they feel
okay. When did the black immigrants come over here?
Yeah.
Probably started in the 80s, really.
Okay.
Probably 80s, 70s, 80s.
Yeah, but I think people, the slaves that were freed and the people that were here, and then the Europeans came over. Those are the people responsible for building this country, I think. But I think other cultures want to.
Don't say it like that, Brandon. Let's be specific.
Okay, well, what you want to say? Go ahead.
Enslaved Africans.
I'm with you.
And British or England, European.
Okay.
Those the people who built America. Those two groups.
Okay.
When you say Europeans, Italians, only thing they brought was Buscatti. All right.
Okay, but what about
the Irish? Because they brought potatoes.
I've seen stuff where Asian people build a railroad. I think I saw
that's
in
California.
Okay.
That's it. That's it. But Brandon, come on now.
You saying if we already got all the way to California, huh?
No, see, California, they build the railroads in California to go to the top of California, the bottom of California. Come on now.
That's not building America. See, I didn't even know that. I knew it was out west, but like I said, I didn't know all the specifics on where those railroads were built. But I know you do.
Just think about it. You ever see Chinese people fight the Indians? So what you explain?
That's a good point.
Jackie Chan, right? Fighting the Native Americans, you know, in the west of the Mississippi.
Right.
You know. Right. But have you ever heard that? I ain't never heard that.
No, I've never seen that on TV shows. No History
so I
Channel. Nothing.
The railroads ain't building. It was over from state to state. You know.
No, I got you.
Now up north, per the History Channel, they did use a lot of like Irish Americans and to build the railroads. They used to pay them in whiskey. So they didn't want to pay them money. Hey, you want a bottle of whiskey?
Yeah. And that's a fight. So I got you.
Yeah.
Let me ask you one more thing real quick, because this is somebody else we were talking about. Because we did a video on that guy. Remember, I think he was going after Russell Wilson. And you kind of broke down his history and all that kind of stuff and his character. But I guess, did you see the clip? He was saying he would have sold his soul for $100 million.
Ain't no surprise in here. He'll sell his soul for 4x4. Lifetime of 4x4, he'll sell it.
Right. Yeah. And I think people got to remember this. And I'm pretty sure everybody online is kind of attacking him for what he said, or just kind of making fun of him, because Terrence Crawford kind of was like, no, I don't want to do this anymore. I don't want to box. You can't put a price on it for me to sell my soul, or, have me doing things I don't want to do. Like, I'm in control of my life. I'm happy. I don't need a ton of money. Like we just said.
He got a ton of money.
He got a ton of money, but money isn't everything. And having a big house and all that kind of stuff, sometimes that can bring the wrong element and the wrong stuff. So I salute him for trying to have his life together. But if your life isn't together and you worship money, you're always going to be chasing more money, and you're going to be doing all kind of things trying to get it and not being able to hold it like you want it, and not being able to build like you want.
What's the light-skinned guy name again, Brandon?
Shannon is something like that.
And his wife, he was on Desperate Housewives or Basketball House.
That's where you kind of broke it down to me, because I kind of forgot about him. I do kind of slightly remember him in the league, and I used to like the show The Pivot. I'm not sure if that's what it still is or whatever with Ryan Clark, but it's a solid show. But man, I would have, if we shot that show and he came at me like that and I kind of messed up, I'll be like, man, take that out the show. We don't need me sounding like that, affecting the brand that much. But
and that's why we ain't popping today, Brandon. That's why we ain't popping. Brandon said, take the viral moment out.
We gotta take it out. If I mess up that, but you're right. But let me ask you this. Okay, well, I'll let you finish your point.
And don't know how. See, next week, I won't remember this.
You
story.
won't. Yeah.
I'll be the only one who remember the story. Everybody else.
But that's one thing about me and you. We'll remember, because I remembered about this guy. I remember about the situation with Glorilla. I just take mental notes about certain things that people do. So later on, because we'll talk about it, and later on when we do a show in the future, we'll say, hey, this is what he did before. We was building a case trying to get you guys to understand why we felt this way about it. It wasn't that we're trying to attack it. We're just trying to show certain characteristics in people. And here's another situation right there.
Glorilla said this 4 years ago. She said, I used to date a guy. He used to ejaculate on French fries at McDonald's. And I eat it. I ain't forget that, but y'all did.
Forget it either. Yeah, right. And I was just about to say that.
Glorilla said, I wear dark underwear to hide the shit stains in my drawers.
Right.
That's 4 years ago, people.
Yeah. Did most people forget about that stuff? Yeah.
It took me 3 years. Because Tasha said shit stay in the drawers. I couldn't even look at it as a pretty woman, Brandon.
Right. Because you know how she really living. She may not be doing that same stuff now, but some of the habits
she toss
that
them out. She can afford new ones, Brandon. She toss them out. Right, and you can get brand new ones every day.
Right. Yeah.
You think she's a Hanes or a Fruit of Balloon woman?
Hangs. I'm joking. but like you say, certain stuff people say and do, like I'm just not gonna forget it. Like it may be trivial, it may not matter that much, but that's just how my brain looks at stuff. Like some of the celebrities and people that they look up to, these people, I don't necessarily look up to them. I mean, we did a video on Boss Man D-Lo. You know, we were saying his career may be slowing down and coming to an end, but you know, you've seen some things.
And it did it.
I think it did, but I think people still think he's hot, and you know, he getting features and stuff like that.
Who he got? I ain't never heard who he got.
Yeah, I mean, but I'm just saying, like, I think people just don't know how the music is. They didn't grow up on our era. Like our era of music, everything was big. They was getting big budgets, all that kind of stuff. It's a different game now. So they've grown up where if you popping online and you got a car and some chains, you're rich.
Boss Man D-Lo fell off so hard 6 months ago. He tried to do a sex tape, Brandon. You saw the photo. That's when you.
Yeah. But you got to do the gimmicks and all that kind of stuff to try to stay relevant. When the music, like we can't even really name any songs that he has. And we did some a topic on BG too, how he was kind of rapping, and people was like, oh no, BG is back. He's gonna be, you know, doing all kind of albums and stuff, and it's just.
BG hasn't been back since Bling Bling, people. That's the facts.
Yeah. Right.
All right.
But I think people have a hard time letting certain stuff go. And I was there too. Like, you know, you hold on to, I think I've talked about Allen Iverson. Like, you couldn't tell me in the moment that Allen Iverson wasn't going to get a championship one day. He wasn't going to be one of the greatest point guards. I couldn't see the flaws in his game. I couldn't see he was on the decline. I think even when he went to the Pistons or wherever the other teams he was going to towards the end of his career, I'm like, he could still drop 30. But then he got where they put him on the bench. He was coming off the bench. You got to realize, and I kind of go to this slide too, when it's almost time to say it's over with. I'm not gonna say it's over with for James Harden all the way, but AD is AD gonna win a championship, or James Harden really? I mean, they could be role players on a championship team, but they're not superstars anymore. It's okay, and it's okay.
Last time AD had a good season, it was 2017, people.
Okay, and what team
last year? The last year in New Orleans.
Oh, that's what I was about to say. Yeah. Before he got traded to the Lakers. Yeah, I think when he was with Rondo and he was playing in New Orleans. They was, you know, a really good duo.
The Rockets. What's this guy that was made? James Harden.
Yeah.
2 days hit James Harden. No, 3 things. Strippers. He want to get traded, so he gained 50 pounds in Houston, and they changed the rules on him. He couldn't go to the layup line no more. It put that 15 points of layup, a free throw,
right?
The paddest numbers,
which will kill you, right? Yeah. Which will kill you. Yeah, you can do. They'll let some of that stuff go during the season, but the playoffs, they're not gonna call all those fouls like that. Yeah. You're not gonna be successful, and like I say, it's okay. James Harden been in the league so many years. I don't think he made the All-Star team this year. I don't think if AD was healthy.
Why would he? Can he dunk?
he might be able to get up there.
Yeah, he can dunk,
but my thing is, like, we gotta kind of let go of some of these stars. I don't think Kawhi made the All-Star game either. Like, is he?
Why would he? Does he play?
he plays a little bit, but like I say, these players are getting older. We got to kind of let them go. Like, the league is starting to become a league where it's not about the big superstars anymore. Like, if you look at college, you don't have no LeBrons coming out or Zion's coming out. Like, those dominant players just don't exist anymore. You got
Cooper Kupp. You had Cooper Kupp. He came out.
Is he like, can he take over a game? Or is he kind of just, he gonna be like a good, I ain't gonna say a role player. He's almost a superstar. Is he? Can he?
He may need time to Brandon. He's just young.
Yeah,
Brandon. Come on, he's 19.
I get you. Is he gonna be like a Kobe? Can you say that? Is he gonna be like a LeBron?
Brandon, Kobe was trash when he came out. I got the game NBA 97. I can pull it
up. On what system?
Like a Saturn. That's what I'm saying. You know, man, Kobe was straight. They ain't give the man a number, brother.
But he was out of high school. You said they ain't give him a number. They ain't had no number on the game.
You comparing Kobe. I use your words to Cooper Kupp.
Okay. But
they're about the same age.
No, I get you. But I can have the foresight to know that Cooper Kupp he doesn't have the intangibles. Like, it's just a different breed of player now. Like, and I'm not even gonna put us in there, but the players that we watched when we were younger, they had different heart. Like, these players now, you can see it. They don't care as much about basketball as the other players did. Like James Harden, they want to get paid. They want to have fun. They want to, do whatever, traveling or fashion or whatever. Their heart isn't in the game like that. Like, they're not going to the paint, dunking, putting their bodies on the line. They like, we're gonna chill. Ooh, my leg hurt this game. I'm gonna take it off. I already got 50 million guaranteed. I don't need to go as hard as some of these other players.
Well, I put your bar on the line with Sterling from the LA Clippers, the owner.
Donald
yes.
Sterling.
Used to come in the locker room, look at my black Negroes, look at their bodies. Ooh, or Jerry Jones.
Yeah.
Ooh, look how fast he runs. Look at that body, that black body.
Right.
Why put your body on the line for that, Brady?
Well, they used to do it, right? Because you love the game, whether you feel like it's an overseer over you or a master type thing. You love the game, right? You want to compete.
Wrong. Here's the thing now. Everybody could go to Applebee's now. Back in the day, it was over the chicken coops.
What you mean?
You try to get your family away from the chicken that came in a box, Brandon, and a biscuit.
So you saying times are not as dire? Like
it's not as dire.
I got you.
Yeah, it's not. See, back then, Shannon Sharp didn't have inside toilet, Brandon.
You're right. At our house, you're right.
Yeah, he had to go out there and get the money
and kill himself, basically.
Yeah. Now everybody got an AC. I drive the oldest car that's broke down, but I didn't get fixed. I drive the oldest car on the road.
Yeah.
Even my newest car is still the oldest car on the road now.
Yeah. But I like that kind of stuff. I like that we have more leverage sometimes, like where LeBron can kind of be like, I want these players moved around, but everything that we do is pros and cons. Now the game is different. Like we don't even really watch basketball. But back in the day, we used to watch games. We used to enjoy them. Like early on last year, you was like, Brandon, these games, it's too high. And I'm like, what you mean? And I kind of started looking at the scores. I'm like, yeah, you're right. 130 to 140. And it's just
well, I said it before it hit that, Brandon. See,
but that's what I'm saying.
I see the trends before it gets there.
Right. And like I said, I wasn't even really paying attention to the scores like that. And looking at the game that way, and I was like, well, you're right. And I started to take note. I'm like, yeah, this is a different game. I don't know what's going on, but it's not the game of basketball that I love. So it's then these players that we love, like James Harden, Kawhi, even LeBron. You think LeBron's having a good season? He's coming back, and he can do a championship run. Like none of that stuff really matters. It's more about, do you have a good team that works together and it plays well together? You don't even need a bunch of superstars like that. That's something that's outdated, kind
of. LeBron sit his ass, like I said, LeBron moved to the 4.
Yeah.
Be all right.
He ain't doing it. He's not doing it.
Yeah.
He ain't doing it.
Or take less money.
He ain't doing that either. But should he take less money?
Coin, we won't. I don't know his desires.
Yeah. I think if I was LeBron, I would have one of those seasons like that. But I don't know. I think if he took less money so they can get better players and won a championship, you would think they would feel like that's a championship that doesn't count?
No. Well, it's a little too late now. That's a hypothetical question.
So you're saying Luka and Austin Reeves, that's that's not a good team. They can't win a championship if LeBron.
Brandon, the boys can't stop the ball, Brandon.
Right? They don't play no defense. They can't. Yeah. They can't play.
It's and like they can't rebound either. You know, so I assume they can't rebound. Yeah. But nah, it's too late. LeBron. I don't even give a fuck. Do it. If you could retire today, I wouldn't care.
Yeah.
You ain't worth watching no more.
Yeah. And like I say, it's just I don't even watch the game as much. I'm not even care. I'm not even. Are we watching the Super Bowl? You gonna turn the Super Bowl on? We kind of talked about it a little bit. You say you don't really care. I'm with you. I know a lot of people are excited about the halftime show. I'm not really enthused as much as anybody else.
I'm a full-blown American, people.
Okay.
All right. Britney Spears. You know that person, Brandon?
Yeah, I know Britney.
Ricky Martin. Do you know that person?
Yeah, that's our era for sure. Yeah.
Christina Aguilera.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Now, if Beyonce was a test for America,
mm-hmm.
How the hell this man is he a man? What is he, Brandon? Is he a man or woman?
It's a man.
How can this man? People know this man. They don't know Beyonce.
Right. I'm not sure how people hear his music or they know who he is. Like I've heard a couple songs. Like they sound like most other songs. Like maybe it's just not for us.
I never heard not one of them. What station plays this songs, Brandon?
You're not. Well, I'm not sure. Like I say, I'm not sure, but he's a big
deal. How you heard it? How you heard
it? I had to search it in iTunes. I mean, not iTunes, in my Apple Music. I had to search it. It's not coming up on any of my rap because it's not rap music. So I don't listen to the radio, and if I do, I'm listening to some gospel stuff or something like that on the way.
So they ain't playing that on the radio in South Carolina?
I don't even know what station it would be, but like I said, if you got Sirius Radio, you would have to tune into one of the pop stations, and they may be playing his music. So I wouldn't know.
Well, let me ask you about the Latino people, the Latino community, Brandon.
Mm-hmm.
What radio station? Do they have radio stations?
I'm sure they have radio stations. Yeah.
Have you ever tuned into one?
No, I haven't.
Okay, have you ever heard one?
Yeah. I would have to purposely type it in because I don't speak Spanish fluently, so I don't know what he's saying. No way, it's not English. But does it sound the same? Like if I put some on, it's gonna sound like something I've heard before. Am I gonna hate it? No. Am I gonna love it all the way? No. That's not my culture. That's like if somebody put on some Chinese music. I mean, I'm not gonna.
Do they make music? Do they make it? I know Indian music. I know the Indian music, but I ain't never heard Chinese music before.
They may do some
hip hop. Go inside of China, take out place or something.
But like you say with Indian music, if it was a big Indian star, it would be kind of the same thing as Bad Bunny to me. Like, I never heard the music. It sounds like Indian music to me, and if people love it, that's for them. But I'm not gonna sit here and act like I love Bad Bunny and all the music, and I think he needs to. Do you think he needs to be doing a Super Bowl? I think a lot of people
do.
To
do Why not? Super Bowl? Because this is America.
Okay.
Who the man put Garth Brooks? Put Billy Ray Cyrus up there, Aerosmith, one of those guys up there, Run DMC or something.
Okay,
yeah, but who's this guy?
Well, they had Rihanna. They had Rihanna. They had Kendrick Lamar and Bad Bunny. Don't that make sense to you? That doesn't make sense to you?
Well, Kendrick Lamar was a test.
Okay, so you don't think he should have been up there?
No, put Drake up there.
Yeah, well, I agree, but I think Drake said he didn't want to do it. So I think Drake has more commercial songs.
They didn't ask him. That's why. That's why he didn't want to do it.
That's funny.
Ain't nobody asked him. Don't lie to me.
But at least we know some Drake songs, right? We've heard his music in stores. You know, you might be in a fast food restaurant. They might be playing some music. DTLR. Go ahead.
When they put Usher, ain't Usher did the Super Bowl one year?
Yeah, he did. Did he do it? Okay, I want to say he did. Okay, yeah.
And white people were satisfied. They said, I don't know who this Negro is, but this man on roller skates.
I think they know. But did you see when they asked a bunch of NFL players if they knew any Bad Bunny songs or they could name any? Nobody could name any. Nobody knows any of the songs.
No American can name any either, too, Brandon. Do you know what?
Okay? No, So would you rather have Jelly Roll up there, or would you want to have Bad Bunny? Because you sent me something about Jelly Roll.
And get his ass off the damn stage.
Who? Get
Jelly Roll. Get his ass off the damn stage. This is Black History Month. You come up on the black, up there freestyling, looking like Paul Wall and shit.
Right.
Got on. You know, see, here's the thing about rap music. Here's a cheat code about rap music.
Yeah.
I can take my one rap song and make 4 regular white people songs out of it, people. Is that complex? Because I'm fitting a whole story like tight. I'm saying more.
I get what you're saying.
It's complex. So with him, it's I only got to write a fourth of my lyrics.
Right.
And it still go hit.
And it don't have to be good either. It could just be very generic, you know. And I'm not taking anything away from him, but I think sometimes we'll have more detailed description, more feeling in our music, but somebody like a Jelly Roll, like a Eminem, like a Post Malone.
Don't put Eminem in it.
Yeah, he can rap, but I'm just saying somebody black could do something, but somebody white could do the same thing, and it's magnetized as times 10 or times 50 almost. Sometimes people are more blown away. Like we were really blown away when we saw Paul Wall rap. He could rap though, but
who was blown away with Paul Wall rap? Dripping the grain. I got 17 carats piece of straight.
Yeah.
Who was blown away? I like the guy.
We like Paul Wall, but was he a tremendous rapper? You like Paul Wall because he was a white rapper.
Wrong.
Well, it was a bunch of Houston.
I didn't see color with Paul Wall, really.
Okay, so you one of those you didn't see color, but I
not with Paul Wall because he was being who he is.
Yeah. But still, even that, because there was a lot of Houston rappers at the time. It was Little Flip. It was I can't even Zero. Just a bunch of Zero could rap, but he never got what Paul Wall got. Even though Zero may be able to rap better.
What did Paul Wall get?
He got a run when he first came out. He got a run and he got a wave. People love Paul Wall. You don't think so?
More than Mike Jones? No.
Well, Mike Jones had a different gimmick. If Mike Jones, you don't think so?
When did Paul Wall was running the game,
but Paul Wall wasn't running the game, but he was blowing up. It was a lot of Houston rappers at the time. He was blowing up because he could rap and he was white. That was a big thing when he came out. Just like when Bubba Sparks came out, he was white and he could rap. You don't think so?
Here's the thing with Paul Wall. All right,
that's a gimmick though.
No, his gimmick was not white or rapping. His gimmick was the grill.
Well, that's okay.
He always had his mouth open, ready to sell.
Yeah. Well, even with Mike Jones had a gimmick. He would say the same thing over and over and say his telephone number. But could Mike Jones really rap like that to where we were listening to his music like that? Like the instrumentals was really good on his music, and his gimmick was great. That's kind of why he blew up. But
I listen to his album once a year, Brandon. Back then they did Want Me.
Yeah.
With the we got a person lady in it.
Yeah. I heard that. I've listened to that this year. I did some videos with that song on it too.
Now his lyrics ain't hard, but
yeah.
I don't got no problem with him.
And the next album, I still listen to that next Mike Jones album. It wasn't as good, but it had some good songs on there. It's one of them was I'm a Houston Oiler. And you know they have a mix like
the one with Bow Wow on there too, huh?
Well, I think it had one with Bow Wow on there too. I can't remember what that song was, but yeah. But
Fresh in My Ears.
Was that what it was? Yeah. It was something like that. Yeah, I have to look it up, but yeah. But once your gimmick kind of hit a peak, well, when you come out, you have your gimmick, it take off, and the gimmick kind of wears off. Kind of like how Boss Man D-Lo, you know, you take off, you're big, and now it's like, what's next? And you just don't really have the next level to hit. Yeah,
that's the game. You only got 2 years in the rap game to get your money.
Yeah.
Last time you heard a Lil Baby song, he was hot.
Right. He's
Kamala Harris didn't get president. Now they can't put him on the scene no more.
Yeah. And I was thinking about somebody too. I used to really like Plies when Plies came out, because he used to be rapping about quote unquote like things you wouldn't normally hear rappers talking about, like the system and stuff like that. But you know, as he got later on in his career, he started kind of doing gimmick raps, and it just didn't hit the same. Like I think he had a Kamala Harris song, and I was looking at his catalog when I was at the gym. He got a song called Auntie now, and you know, just a lot of little songs like that where they try to, you know, catch a TikTok, you know, some momentum off of something like that.
Fred, the man been doing that since the second album. His first album, Real Testimony, is in my sock drawer right now.
Yeah, but those are solid albums where he was talking about some real stuff. But then, like I say, that stuff, can you just keep repeating it over and over again, or you just kind of start playing the game and kind of try to fit in? And we're not knocking anybody, but we're just analyzing.
You gotta play the game. Once you drop out of school, drop out of nursing school, you gotta you can't talk about the streets all day long. You know,
right? And your life changes too, and so you have money, and you know, just all those kind of things. Like I said, we like Lil Wayne's early catalog, but as he started to grow up and have money, and the people he was around and his influence changed, his music changed too.
What album you talking about?
I'm trying to say where I think the last good Lil Wayne album, and I'm off the top of the head, the Carter 3. I enjoyed.
That's what you see. That's what I was gonna say. Yeah, so you didn't see it right there. We're gonna say the same thing I say. Carter 3.
After that sound like music. Yeah. I don't know. I can't remember what his next album was. I don't know if that was a Rebirth or, you know, what was after that, but that's the great period where Lil Wayne was. You go all the way back to the beginning, his first album, it's classics to me. It's good music. After that, I don't know, it gets too experimental, and it just sound different. It sound like a different person.
I like the Carter 2 is more street. The Carter 3 started getting more. He's creating more music, pop. Carter 3 is still more rawness to it.
Yeah.
No, and Carter 2 still more rawness to
it. Yeah. I think as an artist, you want to make because I think Carter 3 was Lollipop. Was Carter 3 Lollipop?
Yep.
Yeah. And that probably feels good making those kind of songs, and they're big, and it's, you know, your reach is wider, and you just feel like, yeah, I'm gonna keep making this kind of music.
Like a cop car.
Yeah.
Or like David Banner, Let the Beat Build.
Yeah. Which, you know, it's all right, but it's not like the Carter 2, you know. And
correct.
It's like do you think he lost that? Can he still make those kind of songs? Or do you think he may not even want to make them kind of songs?
Nah, when dementia sets in, people, you can't, man, his mind can't think like that.
Right.
You know, he's just trying to make the thing sound smooth. He can't, baby, I'm trying to heal, doing what I gotta do. His mom, you can't make songs like that no more. Yeah, he got too much money now.
Like I say, and you just disconnected a little bit. But
time you dye your hair blonde like the bitches,
it's a wrap.
you done.
Yeah.
All right, Brent.
Some health stuff too, so you know it is what it is. No,
health health, because you can't do drugs, people. Not alone. Do drugs for 4 years, all right, and just cool it down.
Yes, they don't do that though. You can't do that.
Yeah,
they want to do it forever.
But and this man don't even eat fast food. He only eat the food his chef cook, but he'll do the drugs though.
And still be looking crazy.
Yeah.
Shout out to Lil Wayne. But we'll wrap it up. Thank you guys for watching. Louis, you got a Super Bowl prediction before we get out of here?
What's the score now?
I ain't even look. I'm trying to see.
Scoop, let's see here. The Patriots gonna get it.
Okay. They down 6-0 so far.
Boy, I'm telling you, I said this six weeks ago. This gonna be the worst Super Bowl team to win the damn Super Bowl, man.
Yeah.
I'm worst.
I'm disinterested. Yeah. It's been boring. I usually watch all the coverage, watch all the interviews and all that kind of stuff. I haven't tuned in any of that kind of stuff.
And somebody's about to become legendary once they win the Super Bowl and wait 1 year. Cement the quarterback, Sam Darnold. Or what's the other guy? The May guy?
Drake May.
Drake May. He's better than
Lamar Jackson.
Lamar Jackson. Josh Allen. Dak Prescott. He's better than all of them.
Jordan Love.
Jordan Love. Once he goes down to win.
Right. Go throw 0 to 1 touchdown, maybe, and be one of the top quarterbacks. And that's how I go. And the same thing happened with Jalen Hurts. Jalen Hurts won the Super Bowl, and he was instantly the best quarterback in the league. And then this year came and they got beat out the playoffs. So that's just how I go.
Well, hold on. Hold on now. I seen Jalen, like I said before.
You say it's management and play.
I seen Jalen Hurts play the hell out of
Patrick
Mahomes to the backs twice, Brandon. So it ain't gonna be like he's garbage.
But where is it? But I'm not saying he's garbage, but sometimes you lose that killer instinct. He had a killer instinct when he was going against the Chiefs. You could tell he really wanted to win them games. Like I said, I watched some of the games. It's like he disinterested, got the stuff with AJ Brown going on. It's just like that team. I saw earlier, I'm like, they not on the same page. They got infighting going on that we don't see. And they either checked out because of the coaching or
How you know that?
I've been watching football long enough. I know when a team is not going to win. I could tell, especially when you win a Super Bowl. Most teams, either you're gonna keep the same formula and do the same stuff and keep winning like the Chiefs, or you're gonna win and then you're never gonna be back in the Super Bowl again. Because they've been fighting, the Eagles been fighting and been very close to winning.
Man, what the hell this damn thing doing
for a while? But after they won the Super Bowl, it's like, whoo. We did it, and now that's when it's hard to repeat. It's like, all right, now we got to get back into the winning culture that we had, and everybody's not taking it as serious, whether it's on purpose or not.
I heard a pastor say, "I heard, they said, or I thought, or which it was so." Got a lot of people fire off hearsay. Brandon, you don't know what the hell's going on in the rock and roll.
But guess
what?
Lamar
Jackson is supposed to get traded and fired. Where he's at?
Yeah, he's still with his team. He didn't go to what are they trying to send him to the Raiders? They'll be like you say, you'll mess the city up if you get rid of Lamar.
The city's already messed up.
Right, it is already messed up. That's the last hope for that city. But
Man, I had to drop something off my nephew. Brandon, if you drive up here at night with this ice, it ain't completely gone. You drive in the road every 2-3 minutes, you're gonna have to shift a little bit. Yeah. Let it be nighttime. I bet you how many people fuck up their damn car.
Yeah, but do you see a lot of accidents? Do you see a lot of accidents due to the weather?
Well, I live right across the street where I work, so I don't drive too much anymore. And that's by design, people. They ain't like,
I got you.
Nicole, you can't pick where you want to live close to work. Yeah, the hell I
can. You can.
Yeah, you just planning it out.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, Brad, we can go.
All right, y'all. Take care. Have a good one.